Let me tell you a little story about one of the best pitchers to ever play the game of baseball, Greg Maddux.
This story takes place in 2007 or 2008 at the San Diego Padres spring training complex in Peoria, Arizona. You see, Greg Maddux spent some time at the end of his career with the Padres, and I just happened to be drafted right around the same time. So let me give you the setup of how this all went down. So first, you have to understand some of the unwritten rules of baseball. Like, you're not going to steal a base when you're up by a lot of runs. You're not going to bunt when a pitcher's throwing a no-no. That's not cool. And third, you never, ever speak directly to Greg Maddux, especially if you're a rookie. All right, so here's how it all went down. In the Padres spring training facility, the minor league locker room is attached to the major league locker room. They share the same building. We also shared a gym, a training room, cafeteria, parking lot, except on one side of the parking lot you had Bentleys and Bugattis and Escalades. On the other side of the parking lot, you had cars that barely made it there to Arizona. That's where I parked. Now, I want to detail this training room with some beautiful artistic illustrations because this is where it all went down. First, you got Mr. Maddux here in the Major League locker room just chilling. Then in the training room, you got tables here along all of the walls, and then there's an island in the middle. These two tables right here are where my friends and I were waiting for our turn with the trainer. Now, I'm not exactly sure who was there with me that day, but there's a very good chance it could have been anybody like David Freese, Chase Headley, Stevie Delabar, Matt Bush, Matt Antonelli, because all of us were minor league Padres at the time. And I'm not exactly sure who the main character in this story is, but let's just call him Slappy. So Maddux gets hungry just like any other human. No, he's not a robot. So to get to the cafeteria, he's got to walk through the training room right past us. Of course, we all stare at the goat as he walks by, but we say nothing because we understand the unwritten rules of baseball. But for some reason, when Maddux was on his way back through the training room, Slappy stopped him and said, "Hey, Greg," like he knows the guy his whole life. He continues to say, "You're such a great pitcher, a future Hall of Famer, but how come you're not better at holding runners on first base?" Maddux stopped dead in his tracks, turned around with this look on his face like, and we all stopped looking and had the same look on our face like, what the hell are you doing talking to Maddux? But listen to this. Without hesitation, Maddux turns to all of us and says, "Do you know what the average of guys who steal second who end up scoring is?" Of course, none of us knew the answer, so Maddux continued. "It's 30%, or I think that's the number that he said it was. He then continued looking Slappy dead in his eyes, and he said, "That's the average, but I'm not average." And then he walked off as the entire training room erupted from all the people who were listening to what was going on. I hope you guys liked this video. If you want to see more of these type of videos, let me know by giving me the thumbs up and I'll make more videos telling some stories from my playing days with the Padres and the Mets. Now check this out. This was my contraption that I used. It's hanging from my garage opener that I used when I drew the locker room to tell the story. So I'll make some more videos if you guys want them. Let me know. As a matter of fact, I want you to click right here. Subscribe to my channel, and then go check out this video. You're gonna like it.